Hello everyone, I'm Silverraptor and welcome to Warhammer 40,000 Dark Crusade playthrough where you guys get to choose which race I would play. Number of people voted, and the winner is the Eldar, which admittedly is my worst race, but I'm going to do it anyway because you guys so chose it. Now, the Eldar, people refer to them as the Space Elves, are the oldest species in the galaxy, and we shall be playing through with them. And over here on the right, as it says, you are Farseer Taldir of Uswe. I guess that's how it's pronounced. This is going to be the leader of our push across Cronus. You have foreseen the return of the genocidal Necrons. Now they have awoken on Cronus and must be stopped. Your warriors are among the last generations of the greatest and most terrible race to grace the galaxy. Use their gifts of stealth and speed, and your enemies will fall before you. So we shall definitely give that a shot, and we shall start this underway.
In the depths of Craft World Ulthwé, the Eldar Farseer Taldir foresaw the return of the Necrons and their campaign of galactic genocide. She had driven the Imperial Guard on Lorn V against this ancient foe, but the threat remained real. When the Necrons rose on Cronus, Taldir faced a new problem. This planet on the galaxy's edge was beyond the reach of the Eldar webway. Instead of traveling from the Craft World via this ancient system, Taldir's forces arrived aboard her wraith ship, the Vision of Lilith. This alien vessel hid at the edge of the system while an advance party took a small shuttle to the frozen wastes of Tyria. There, they erected special gateways linked to the holds of the Vision of Lilith. The Eldar found the planet in a sorry state. The Necrons were on the march, and the assortment of other powers on Cronus could not be trusted to stop them. Abandoning her habitual manipulations, Taldir ordered her forces to begin an all-out conquest of Cronus. If none of the Mon-Kai would stop the Necrons, the Eldar would do it themselves.
Okay, so that was quite a plot-heavy intro. For those of you who have no idea what Warhammer 40,000 is, I don't expect you to have to know what all that meant. But it just means that we just have to take over this planet, and we shall have to be doing this quite soon. So we are up here at the very start as the Eldar, and we only have one space. Now, whichever race we chose, we will only have that one space, and that would be our stronghold. And when we basically, to wipe out a species, we have to take over their stronghold, and there is one of, so there's 6 other species that need to be stopped here on this planet. So we can actually do this, and we can actually get a better idea of the basically the map size of the entire planet. So how this map works is that these are the different maps that we can go to. I could choose to either spend requisition points out of the game to reinforce the garrison with extra troops, but we're not in any immediate danger, so I'm not going to do that just yet. We could also have our commander, which can also be upgraded later on with war gear, but we will get to that later as well. So basically, we only have one place to go. This has been a long kind of introductory with Dark Crusade. I'm sure a lot of you have already played it. Some of you probably haven't. But we shall begin by pushing forward into the only place we can go, which is against the Space Marines. Now, this means this is the unit that we can get as a reward for taking over this area, and we would get extra requisition. They only have a defense strength of 1, which is good because I really need to get back into use of playing the Eldar. They're not conventional like any other race. So we shall attack the Space Marines. Alright, so this is the start here.
What needs to be done?
Now, first off, there's these strategic points that we need to get, which it seems like this commander can't take. Yeah, they're talking quite a bit. So I'm just going to put her here to keep an eye out. And we shall start just getting regular infantry out to get this started. Now, first things we're going to do is just start getting an aspect portal. This is our builder unit. Now, the aspect portal will allow us to build regular troops for the Eldar. Now, we're going to capture this strategic point, which gives us more requisition. We need requisition and power in order to build a certain number of troops. So this is what these Guardian squads are going to do. I'm also going to tell them to capture these points as well when they are done. So these guys are going to go over here and take this over. And this should be done soon. We'll get another bone singer in order to get the building finished quicker. Alright, so I'm building this listening post here. And this listening post will basically give us more requisition and kind of secure this area. And we also need plasma generators because we definitely will need power. So I'm going to queue up 2 of these to be built. So I'm just basically this game's definitely easy to build up a base and you get it all squared away. So I might cut ahead to times when it's more interesting. So you guys will get to see more of the conflict unless it is actually base management setup. Unless of course you guys want to watch this. That's definitely all up to you. Now, fleet of foot is definitely important. This will allow our troops to move faster, which is what we will need. And I'm also going to have to look up all of these abilities too, so bear with me. Oh, we got our first conflict. So she's moving in. So she's got abilities. I'm just going to have her engage directly with them. As I'm going to have my Bone Singer build a listening post there. So she's engaging these scout squads and taking them out. Got to keep this building. So each troop has 2 bars, morale and health. The Farseer is definitely kicking up these scouts' butts, but uh-oh, here comes regular Space Marines.
How can we help?
So I'm going to move these guys faster. Now I'm going to attach her to these squad. Now I'm turning off fleet of foot so that they're more accurate, and we're definitely going to need it. I'm going to use the building Mind War. What exactly does it do? Takes massive damage. Okay. Alright, so we're beginning to take out these Space Marines. Alright, so good. We held off that Space Marine push. So we're going to push forward there. Now for this, we will definitely use that ability to allow this to cloak all of our buildings. From here, we're going to get some Banshees. I feel that we're going to need them quite soon. Oh, I sent them over here. Okay.
We cannot fail. Closing in on the objective. We cannot fail.
The future seems so clear.
Alright, so they're attacking there. So we have to cancel taking that out because these Space Marines are being annoying. Now I could reinforce my troops. I'm going to add a leader here, a Warlock.
Shall I divine your next
Command me to build.
And now these Bone Seers have a special ability. They can teleport. So I'm going to build a listening post here. And then these will go back to capturing this.
Is successful. Command me to build.
And still start getting Reapers. So we're off to a pretty decent start. I'm going to build a soul shrine here, and then I'm going to build another webway gate. Now the webway gates allow buildings to be built around that area, and provide other abilities as well. So I'm going to build a listening shrine there and a webway here as well. So that's going to be help us secure over there. So not much is happening. We've engaged regular Space Marines, but right now we're just capturing the basically points around the map so that we get good strategic foothold and have plenty of resources to throw at the enemy. And now we're going to be teleporting our worker over here. So basically what I'm trying to do at this point in the game is I am trying to establish a forward line, and I'm going to be providing the choke points here and here, which I am going to add a turret onto that area, as these Guardian forces are just going to capture this critical location, and we shall soon try to start finding where our enemy actually is. Going to build the plasma generator farm over here, and regular Bone Singer. I'm also going to get Harley Quinn. Uh-oh, we're under attack by the commander himself. Let's use this ability because he'll take more damage. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to back them up. Let's get some Dark Reaper squads. And start upgrading all of that. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Just need to get a webway up so that we can get more building areas. And now we just start the upgrade chain.
I come to dance the dance of death.
Oh, need more power.
Ready. The stage is set.
Bring heavy weapons to crush the enemy.
From here,
So I just teleported my troop around quite quickly. Need to back off. Now Harley Quinn, very nice, able to do quite a bit of damage. She's good for melee. Now these Grey Knights are very dangerous melee units, so it's nice to have this. Yes, I'm sure it is. So it's nice to have her distracting these melee troops, allowing our Guardians to just shoot into the fray. Now, we're gonna need to go and heal our troops up. Harley Quinn's taking quite a bit of damage, so we're just gonna move her back. Alright, they've secured this quite well. And we need a gateway here. And upgrade that area there.
We have mastered the art of destruction. We are the destroyer's agents.
Alright. So we need our troops. Don't need that then. Let's get a couple fire dragons. And to have them come here. So once these guys are upgraded, we're going to send them out forward too.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
And now these webway gates are now going to start healing up the troops. And we can start upgrading. We're going to need more strategic resources. Now this is what's good about webway. They can turn buildings invisible. So we're going to do that and keep our troops invisible until needed. That also will include turrets. We'll build a couple of these turrets here. I just saw some troops up there, so we are going to need to
The
move
enemy
out
cannot
quite soon.
hide from my sight. The pieces are in place. It is time for us to make our move.
Alright,
We
so
are the messengers of doom.
our soldiers are
We are under
getting
constant
done.
fire.
We bring heavy weapons.
We'll put them in here. Our Harley Quinn quickly jumps into the battle. Definitely holding off the enemy pretty well. Let's get much more
Let your enemies
strategic
fear.
resources done. And then put them next to the webway to heal.
Is at your side.
Alright, good. So we are doing quite well. We're getting the army up. I'm just kind of showing off a bit of how the Eldar work.
So the ancestors decree.
So now that these fire dragons are actually finished,
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
we get these Howling Banshees done, which was definitely going to be needed to keep the frontline forces at bay.
Harsh vengeance.
The enemy's sending a chaplain after us, so we gotta hold them off, but I don't think that chaplain's going to succeed very well.
We exist to avenge our sisters.
Nope. Quite beautiful way on dying.
The truth is ready.
Oh no,
The stage is
our Harlequin's dead, I think. No, yep, she died. That's tragic,
Has found us.
but our forces are done. So now let's start getting all of our troops.
Delivering us safely.
serves your purpose. We are the messengers of doom.
With speed.
We have fleet of foot.
No enemy can stand before our blades.
We are the destroyer's agents.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So
Many are called.
one annoying thing is that we have to turn on and off all the fleet of foot abilities. But the good news is, it seems that we have found where they're coming from. That's an enemy worker. Was an enemy worker.
We
So
shall
now let's go and
pass
find the
forward
enemy
to
forces.
on this day. You have but to ask.
With speed. With speed.
So this is an enemy listening post.
Enemy fire.
Uh-oh. We need to take those guys out quite quickly.
Has found us.
Now our fire dragons need to be back. Alright, so our forces quickly destroying this listening post. Let's gotta go forward and find where the enemy. Now I don't know actually where the enemy is. They obviously keep trying to come forward.
They are closing in.
My commander's holding off them here. So they've got a turret on their listening post, so we need to take that out. They captured the critical location. Okay, so they're pushing forward here. Could they be over here, maybe? Well, only one way to find out where they are. Move out. How are their upgrades going? We can always upgrade more stuff.
We bring heavy weapons to crush the enemy.
Alright, so there's a listening post. We're on the right track. This listening post, I feel, is a lot more important than these puny scout marines. Let's bring forward a few more Dark Reaper squads.
Danger has found us.
And a Banshee squad. So that chaplain moved forward. Didn't quite see where he came from, but
We deliver death from afar.
he's dead, so that's all that matters. Oh,
We are ready to strike.
okay, so they are coming from this direction. I think their base might be over here. Now those scouts are not going to last very long, and under this sustained fire, neither is that commander. Now see what the Banshees are doing? They're coming forward. They're good for melee, while all these troops are just firing on him from afar.
As you come,
So
take us within range
Yep.
of the enemy.
we're doing well,
All who love life, fear
pushing forward. The Space Marines don't have much defenses up.
Concentrating all energy on the enemy.
They're just sending their troops in piecemeal, not even up reinforcing or upgrading their troops, which is good because I'm relearning how to play the Eldar. So This is definitely a good change of pace. Alright, so now that they're coming from this direction, that we know for sure, let's go and take them out. Listening post, that was indeed the correct decision. Apothecary, oh dear. He's going to be healing the troops, but not if the troops die before he can actually serve out. And our Banshees are doing well. We lost the Banshee, but we can always replace them and put in more. Oh, these guys are here. Okay. Are you guys all upgraded? Mostly upgraded. I'm going to put these Dark Reapers in here. And sure. Alright, let's get the rest of our troops here.
We have been too long from battle. We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
Heavy weapons to crush the enemy.
Let's get these guys. Add them in. And let's push forward now.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Let's get our commander into the fray.
We arrive as predicted. Mists of space.
So this is the power of the Eldar. They're able to move around quite quickly. Though they're a little squishy for my liking, but they still have pretty formidable weapons. So our Banshees move forward, getting to the fight with those Grey Knight soldiers. Enemies trying to build bases behind us. I don't think so. And I think they're up here. So we're just going to attack move and just have them attack anything that comes in their way. And I forgot to build a support portal which does vehicles. So I'll just have you start doing that, even though it's really late to the party right now. So, alright, so our forces are just taking a slight detour, destroying listening posts as they come. They're trying to build a listening post behind us. Sneaky, sneaky. Alright, so the forces are coming from here, so their base is definitely up on this portion of the map. We will have to try to find where they are each map, but like I said, I will cut forward until the most exciting parts. You are having a seizure. That's not healthy. There's the enemy commander. So we'll just keep attack moving forward as we wait for the rest of our forces to catch up. Alright, we found their barracks. So this is their base. Let's take them out and end this quickly. So our Banshees are taking quite a bit of damage. I'll have them reinforce here. So now we're pushing on to the Chapel Barracks. Once we destroy their stronghold, they'll be dead, but I don't want any more of the reinforcements coming in. The Apothecary is trying to hold off, but we are not going to let them survive there. They're bringing in more reinforcements with these drop pods. There's a traffic jam, so I'm just going to start moving all my troops up forward. And everyone focus that stronghold. Wow. These Dark Reapers have quite a bit of range. Come on, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Almost there. It blows up. And there we did. We just need to destroy the enemy HQ. So, pretty easy, pretty quick. We got several abilities. We got the Veteran Ranger Squad. So these are troops that we actually have at the start of a match, which will help us quickly expedite our position, and we also get war gear, so we shall look in on that. Now, war gear, which we get from accomplishing certain tasks throughout this playthrough, will allow us to get upgrades. And upgrades can do stuff where we can get like better sword, melee weapons, better ranged weapons, and then like all these other war gear that gives us extra abilities. So this one increases recharge rate and health. This one greatly increases health. This one increases recharge rate and health. Protects against ranged attacks. That could be useful. Increases health. Revealed infantry infiltrate enemies and increases ability recharge rate. And the Rune Aura. Increase regeneration. So, I think we're going to use her abilities more often. So, and I definitely want to reveal cloaked units, invisible units, because you can't shoot at them otherwise. So we are going to get the Rune of Witnessing. So here we are. We have the start of this campaign. We have our first foothold, and now we're going to be going into some crossroads. So first, we're going to end our turn. See what the enemy does. Space Marines are pushing off against Imperial Guard. Chaos Space Marines failed to take over this section of island here. Looks like from the Necrons. Necrons failed to take the Tau, and Necrons are attacking again because they have a special area that gives them the ability to attack twice. So they're pushing up against the Tau. The Tau are not doing pretty well at the moment. So now it's our turn. Now the first thing we're going to do, not reinforce, we are going to honor guard. Yes, so we just bought our own troops, so these honor guard are going to follow our commander wherever we go and push forward. And now we've got two options. Now we can keep pushing against the Space Marines and go along here, which will give us another veteran ranger squad, which are kind of like snipers. They can be invisible and shoot at the enemy. Or we could go over and try to capture this area, which is controlled by the Tau and their mechanized battle suits. And they've got the bulwark ability if we capture this land. And what this does is that it reduces the cost of garrisoning troops in areas we control. And it reduces the amount of planetary requisition, recovering, when withdrawing troop. Okay, so basically what it does is that we can garrison our troops a lot cheaper, so that as we move forward across, Space Marines or someone doesn't just come in and try to attack us from behind. We'll have troops there to defend at a moment's notice. So I actually want to leave this as a comment vote for you, the viewers. We can come forward, we can try to capture this bulwark area and reduce the cost of garrisoning our troops, or we can keep pressing forward into Space Marine territory, and afterwards it looks like we'll be able to attack either the Tau headquarters directly if we so wish, or the Space Marines headquarters and wipe them out of the fight at the very start of this game. So that's the choice for you viewers to decide. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this episode of Warhammer 40,000 Dark Crusade, playing as the Eldar. Please do like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I do look forward to your voting comments down below for where you guys want me to go to next. So thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.